Hello and welcome to the online course Easy Geosteering. Here we speak in simple words about main geosteering topics in clear and logical way. In the previous video we covered geological project attachments, and today we're finally reaching the last lesson of the first part of the course. Let's discuss geosteering job cycle. The job cycle consists of 8 steps, and in the upper right corner of each block we will indicate the parties involved: the customer, the geosteering service, and the MLWD service. In the first part, only the geosteering service is involved, and it begins with creating a geosteering model in the software. To create it, we need some input data, such as the geological project, offset well data, structure maps, and the planned trajectory of the well. This process is called forward modeling, and the main goal is to check whether the planned trajectory is correct or not for the geological model and structure maps. Since well planning is a complex process involving many specialists, it's critical for all parties to ensure that they have the same and up-to-date models and plans before drilling. After uploading all initial data, we generate a report and hold a pre-job meeting with the customer and all parties involved in the geological support process. During this meeting, we discuss well objectives, risks and hazards, drilling and landing strategies, the communication protocol, and other key points. Then the drilling process begins and the field engineer sends MLWD data. Preferable option is with XML channel, but it's also possible to send the data via email. Then, at the point defined in the geological project, the geosteering engineer begins monitoring the situation. They upload MLWD data, adjust the model in real time, and when the time comes, they provide recommendations for trajectory changes. And it is necessary to coordinate these recommendations with the customer, because the final decision remains with them. If the customer approves, the geosteering engineer sends recommendations to all parties according to communication protocol. The well planner creates a new plan trajectory, and DD engineer, to follow the updated plan, sends downlink to RSS or make a slide interval in case of the mud motor. But if for any reason the customer doesn't approve the recommendation, drilling continues according to the old trajectory. Basically, it's better to have a plan than to drill based solely on recommendations with a certain inclination, because the plan serves as a trajectory reference and visualization, allowing us to monitor how close we are to this reference or how much we deviate from it. And also it's important to understand that real drilling is a complex process, and it's impossible to strictly follow the geometrical line of the plan due to geological and technological factors. This is why a tolerance is established for the planned trajectory, typically plus or minus 1 meter above and below the planned line. And the main responsibility of the DD engineer is to drill within the tolerance with acceptable DLS, rather than strictly follow the line of the plan. The fact trajectory always differs from the plan to some extent, and geosteering engineers should keep this in mind while support. Okay, we continue drilling according to the plan, the new or old one, and here we enter a loop. If new trajectory changes are needed, we return to block number 4 and the process is repeated. In this way, we reach the end point of drilling and prepare the final geosteering report, including all conclusions and lessons learned from the current well. It's especially important to update the structure maps based on the final geosteering model and use it for upcoming wells. Alright, we have covered the geosteering job cycle and finished the first part of the course, necessary theory. In the next lesson, we will continue with the second part, BHA components and LWD logging. Remember, you can take private lessons in StarSteer to learn how to apply drilling simulators and all modern geosteering tools, enhancing your practical skills. Stay tuned and give this video a thumbs up. See you in the next lessons. Bye bye.